every morning with drive. Being on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble.
Hello and welcome into the Rookie Prospect Profile Series. This is a Zilla Fantasy Elite production. Today we're going to be looking at wide receiver Lideatrick Tulu Griffin within the rookie wide receiver machine learning models, getting into our undrafted free agent section here of the rookie models. Are these guys going to find a way into our fantasy lineups? Our machine learning models will hold the answers for you. Let's go take a peek at him. As I had said, Tulu Griffin comes into the NFL as an undrafted free agent. He was picked up by the Las Vegas Raiders, and he played college football for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. He's actually more of a return specialist than he is a wide receiver. That perhaps is how he's going to make his time in the NFL. Comes in at 5'10", 181 pounds, runs a 4.43 in the 40-yard dash. Other than that, pretty unremarkable profile for him in his physical and athletic traits. All right, let's go into year one and see what he looks like. And we have him sitting at the 31st mean and median, just above, right around 3.25 fantasy points per game. Maximum output, a paltry 6.65, is ranked 37th in the class. Let's go look at the historical comps for those particular ranges. Who was hitting that in their rookie season? These guys were all between 3.16 and 3.3 fantasy points per game. Demetric Felton, Cedric Tillman, Andre Yosavash, Kevin Norwood, Bobo Wilson, Andy Isabella, DeMichael Harris, Chester Rogers, and Alexander Hollins. Big bunch of woof there. The 6.65 maximum output still would be pretty disappointing. We got a couple guys in the range of about 6.4 to 6.74. Michael Gallup, Henry Ruggs, Trent Taylor, Taylor Gabriel, Tajay Sharp, Keith Kirkwood, Devin Funchess, and Denzel Mims, all in their rookie season in that range. All right, well, not a very great first year. Do we see any sort of improvement from him into year two? And we see him hovering right around the 3 3/4 in the mean and median output here, but he's got more of the high floor, low ceiling type of profile here with the 24th minimum, 38th maximum in his year two profile. 33rd ranked mean and median. Let's go check the historical comps there in the last 11 draft classes. Who is hitting that range for their second season in the league? These are the wide receivers in between 3.6 and 3.8 fantasy points per game during their second season. Marcel Aitman, Shea Smith, Treylon Burks, Vincent Smith, Kenbrell Tompkins, Dante Pettis, and Marlon Brown. Again, a bunch of woof in the mean and median output there. The 7.5, you'd probably be ecstatic if he hit that, but still not providing you a ton of help in your fantasy leagues. In this particular range, in between 7.3 and 7.94, we have Rico Gafford, Corey Coleman, Jahan Dotson, Paris Campbell, Corey Brown, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Gabe Davis, and Laviska Shenault. Bunch of people in profiles there that were people that could have been awesome, but ended up not being very good in their particular careers. So year one and year two out of the way, kind of looking like this guy might be a dud, low ceiling type of guy. Let's go look at year three. And we do see his mean and median jump up into the 4.5 range. He's actually ranked 24th overall in this entire class. CV at 35.2 is the 21st best in the class. But again, minimum 19th ranked, maximum 29th ranked. We see more of the high floor, low ceiling type of profile here. Getting into the historical comps around that 4.5 fantasy points per game range in their third season. We have people in the range of 4.3 to 4.7 with the names of Jason Moore, Paul Richardson, Desmond Patton, Aaron Dobson, Stedman Bailey, Tajay Sharp, Kendall Hinton, Quinton Patton, and Laquan Treadwell. Again, not good names to have. The 10.67, if he reaches his ceiling, that was Josh Palmer last year, exactly at 10.67. A little bit below that, Jamison Crowder, Christian Kirk, Sammy Watkins, and Dede Westbrook. A little bit above that, Curtis Samuel, Marquise Lee, Mike Williams, and Michael Gallup. All right, we got one season left. Is he going to finally break out and see a big boost somewhere? And no, he's right around 4.5 fantasy points per game. And we continue to see the high floor, low ceiling profile from him. 18th best CV, just over the 30% threshold we'd like to see. Historical comps, 27th and 26th ranked mean and median at 4.5 fantasy points per game. Who was hitting that? These wide receivers were all in between 4 and 5 fantasy points per game in their fourth season. Bryce Butler, Ray McLeod, James Washington, Jakeem Grant, Pharaoh Cooper, Chester Rogers, Anthony Miller, Geronimo Allison, and Marcus Wheaton. His median outputs have not looked good so far. The 9.21, just above Jamison Crowder and Tyrell Williams in their fourth season at 9.2. Then a little bit above that, Chad Hansen, Paul Richardson, Gabe Davis. A little bit below that, Robert Woods, Albert Wilson, and Jerry Jeudy in their fourth seasons. So there you have it for Lideatrick Tulu Griffin and his profile there. Seemingly more of the high floor, low ceiling variety, the ones that we would like to avoid. So keep that in mind. That's going to do it for today's rookie prospect profile on Tulu Griffin. This is presented by Zilla Fantasy Elite. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.